We're going to talk about low-calorie oatmeal. Don't be scared by this first recipe here because it was from England or something about porridge and milk. Just look at the ingredients. Oatmeal, milk, yogurt, blueberries, strawberries. What they're saying is the best nutrition comes from actually making your oatmeal from oats, not from the little packages that you get and you put it in the microwave for 2 minutes. I'm thinking, hey, I'm eating oatmeal. This is the best way to do it. And this person goes through the whole gambit of, that's a warm oatmeal smoothie. You get it, you drink it, boom, you know. And then there's pumpkin oatmeal, which sounded incredible to me. You get the oatmeal, you get some pumpkin puree, you get some pumpkin pie spice, a little cinnamon. It says 2 teaspoons of sugar. You can use regular sugar. You know, people think sugar is what's bad for them. It's not the sugar. It's the Snickers bars. It's the Milky Way. It's the fat. You know, if you're going to put a little sugar in your pumpkin oatmeal, it ain't going to kill you. All right? And it's all delineated down here, 220 calories. And then they talk about creamy pumpkin oatmeal. And craisins. Who eats craisins here? I've never eaten them. How are they? Good?
Oh, yeah.
We need to mix it up, everybody. We need to mix it up. Throw some craisins in there. Throw some blueberries, some pumpkin pie spice. And then she even tells you why she likes some of these things. And then dietary fiber. What I'm talking about is apples, potatoes, dried peas and beans, oatmeal, and oat bran are good sources of fiber that's called soluble. Now, I'm not talking about eating tons of mashed potatoes that are made with butter and skim milk and gravy. I'm not talking about a baked potato that's loaded with bacon, bits, and sour cream. I'm talking about things like sweet potatoes that are cut up, a little maple syrup, sweet potatoes that are baked. You can eat a whole sweet potato with a little butter. Some apples. I've been eating apples like they're coming out of style. Talk about good fiber. And the oatmeal and the oat bran. And people can even buy some of that oat bran and put it on different things. Put it in, like, I'm not sure. Does anyone know what I'm talking about? You know that store you were talking about?
They have the steel cut oatmeal there for 99 cents a pound.
Where's that?
It's Green Grocer across from.
Yeah, she was telling one night. Green Grocer.
Yeah, it's right across the street from Fairmont Fair. It's on
Yes.
the corner. It's 99 cents a pound of steel cut oats.
So let's try that,
They say
okay?
the steel oats are the best kind because
Yeah.
when you cook them, they're still kind of grindy.
Yes, the
and
best fiber.
Better fiber.
And what's good is a lot of people come in, and I know this isn't, we'll stay right with it, everybody. A lot of people come in and they say, I'm having a little bit of trouble, I'm a little constipated. You start kicking up the fiber, you start going through, and then it talks about the insoluble fibers really help facilitate the passage of food through the intestines and soften things along the way. And they're talking about broccoli, carrots, asparagus, and pears. I don't see those things on the logs. I see peanut butter and jelly sandwiches. I see bagels. I don't see enough fruits, vegetables, fish. And that's why we're bringing this to the forefront. And then another thing I wanted to bring up today, and I want to give you plenty of time for your...
Is there a difference between the dried peas and the frozen peas?
I think the dried peas have more fiber because you cook them and they get more water in them. I'm not sure. Anybody?
The closer you get to the natural ingredients, the better it is.
Yeah.
All right, thank you.
And then also, I want to talk, I've always said I didn't like frozen entrees. And one of the reasons I say that is because I think they're just chocked full of sodium. But this article is really a good one, and I think does anyone know if we sell this Amy's Kitchen around here?
Yeah.
Wegmans has it?
I think Walmart does too.
Walmart and Wegmans.
Walmart has.
All right.
Frozen and canned.
All right, everybody, we're in a hurry. We need something good. Now, be careful because she's recommending some of these. I think the best ones are the kashi because the kashis only have 380. Now, remember, you can have 1,000, 1,200, up to 1,500 milligrams of sodium a day. It's just when you go up to 2,000, 3,000, some people are eating 5,000 and 6,000 milligrams of sodium a day. You know, you gotta watch it. But 380 is not a lot for dinner. And so kashi, sweet and sour chicken. Now the Amy's Garden, I think, has a little bit, Amy's Kitchen, Amy's, whatever, has a little higher. The kashi's are lower, but the Amy's whole grain cheese and pesto pizza for you people who can't get away from it, you can have a third of the pizza with 320 calories and only 380 milligrams of sodium. And then the lean cuisine, I think, is this one, the 3 cheese stuffed rigatonis, 230 calories and 370 milligrams. What you do is you buy one of those lean cuisines and then you save the dish and you eat all your meals out of it. You ever see the lean cuisine dish? Yeah. How about you get the lean cuisine with the little sections and then you try putting your other meals in those little sections? Oh, you'll lose weight all right. You'll lose weight. You'll lose plenty of weight. All right, that's what I want you to do. Buy the frozen meal, save the dish. All right, low-calorie restaurant. All I hear from you people is, I had to go out. I had to go out and eat dinner. I had to go. Well, these 2 places that she recommends the highest are Applebee's, stick with me gang, stick with me, are Applebee's and Panera Bread. Applebee's and Panera Bread right near us. There's a Weight Watchers menu at Applebee's, Panera Bread. What Bob and I do before we go to Panera Bread is I call up everything online, we do our calories, and then we go there and order exactly what we looked up. We go after church sometimes. And don't you think that there's people from church and they come over and they look at our food? I even know a few people who saw my son at the spaghetti dinner and they looked at him and went, oh! And they look, is Ellen here? And they're like, no. And they go, don't you tell your mother you saw me here. Which he didn't tell me, by the way. He said a few of the pray it off people, but he didn't name names. He's a good boy. But anyway, we can go out to eat and we don't have to, it's not always a treat. If you live a life for 365 days and you go out to dinner twice, that's a treat. If you go out to dinner 100 times out of those 365, that's your normal functioning, and you're going to have to cut back or you're going to never lose weight. Okay, 45 easy ways to lose 1 pound a week. Boom, they're fun, they're interesting, exercise. I'm going to let you read those at home. And one of the things is, remember I told you that I thought life was tough, and that's when a lot of us turn to the food. And a lot of the songs I've been playing lately is so that we'll concentrate on the love of Christ to get us through these difficult times. So I want everyone to prayerfully listen to the lyrics to this song because I love this song.